you guys were supposed to be neutral.
Oh, we are.
We are, but they've won. Roses were pink up
sure.
until 2 o'clock today.
Yeah. So, how are you doing?
I'm so tired.
Do you want to take a minute to breathe?
I'm fine. I love our student media. I could be on the, in the pits of my death and I would come back to give an interview. So, no.
That's what we like to hear.
We chase you down, don't worry.
No, I think it's been, I know I'm biased because I've helped organize all of this, but this has been the best weekend of my entire life. This has been the best Roses. And yeah, the results might have not gone our way, but apparently this is the closest Roses it's ever been, or at least it has in 16 years. That's what I've been told. The point difference is of like 3 fixtures. So I remember 2 years ago when we lost by so much. Last year we lost by quite a lot. So to now come this close to victory, I could not be prouder. And yeah, I guess, at the end of the day, one team has to win, one team has to lose, but I could not be prouder. I mean, as it says, 160 York, Lancaster 176. Not all the fixtures have come in yet. This is the closest it's been in a very, very long time, and I could not be prouder of everybody.
It was incredible, honestly. I think you gave an interview about this time last year about your predictions for Roses. And you mentioned something about York getting more aggressive, getting more fierce. And do you think that fierceness has translated into the higher scores?
Yes, absolutely. I think from the start of this year, quite literally, I think it was probably like October when everybody had come back. And from the very first meeting with the first sports forums, I was like, guys, the road to Roses starts right now. Like, I probably shouldn't say this, but like when I see that Lancaster red, like a hatred comes from the...
You do like a glee, it's like we've got to prepare for regionals. Yes.
From like the depths of my body, this hatred and rage comes up. And I was like, I need you guys to, share this with me, because I don't this is what it is. It's competition, it's rivalry. We're supposed to be fierce. We're supposed to be, ferocious. And I am glad. I do definitely think that has translated a lot. I mean, not just with the sports clubs, but even with the spectators. I have never seen this university be this so loud.
Yeah.
Like my eardrums are ringing.
It was incredible. Like the support from the stands. Like I was at the volleyball stream yesterday. There was so much support from the crowds on both sides because we had the volleyball on one side, netball on the other. It was incredible. Like the atmosphere. It was like electric. My hand, I had goosebumps. It was incredible.
Yeah, I think the decibel were through the roof, and not just in the sports center, in the 22 acres for rugby, American football, across fixtures, be it the gym for weightlifting and powerlifting, be it the squash courts, the main hall, sports arenas, 22 acres, York Sport Village. The energy and the vibes from the crowd have been like, I've never seen this before. I mean, this is my 4th Roses, as I said, I've helped organize all of them so far. This has been crazy. And not just from a spectator point of view, I think I'd like to reiterate what Caitlin said. You guys are fantastic, man. Like, I am so tired. I mean, my voice is going, my head is hurting, my feet are hurting. And then I think about student media, who has been at it since Thursday, I'm assuming. And you're not going to go home right after this either. I'm just like, you guys are absolute troopers. I hope everyone watching this knows that both student medias from Lancaster and York, and I don't believe in Roses are pink at all. I would like to clarify this. But the student media from both sides has been absolutely incredible. This is the biggest joint effort I've probably seen in any student media across this country. I'm sure there are a lot of is it NASTAs you go to, SPAs and NASTA awards? Yeah. You've got a lot of awards coming your way. You guys are incredible. You guys are absolute troopers. And if you ask me, you guys are the heroes of this weekend. I mean, every time I was at a different fixture, I was just on the live stream and it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. I was like, I just don't understand how they're doing this.
It's great.
And it's just, you guys are amazing, man.
It sounds like student media won Roses.
You know what?
Roses is student media.
Yeah.
I mean, Roses is, I'm sorry, I can talk about this all day, but Roses is student media. Roses is nothing without a student media. And I don't say this lightly. I genuinely mean this from the bottom of my heart. All of you across the student media are just icons.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Honestly, I don't know that I could have asked for a better guest, because you've given us exactly what we needed. You've hit the points. You're doing everything perfectly.
You've flattered us just enough.
So one last question. What was your favorite event of the weekend?
It's very difficult to choose a favorite event over the weekend.
Was it this
Obviously,
interview?
I mean, this is definitely one of the highlights. If I'm gonna go watch this back in a couple days and just take it all in, because I mean, this is the last interview I'm giving for Roses, and I've given an interview for 4 years in a row now. So
We'll come find you next year.
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
worry.
hunt down wherever you are.
Yeah.
We'll shove a mic and be like, how do you feel about Roses?
Yeah.
I will be there next year. Don't you worry. I mean, obviously, I've seen the amount of effort all of our athletes and clubs have put into this, and I can't choose one, but I can give a few of them. As you said, volleyball is always, I think, it's the best energy, the best crowd. Everyone gets into it, everyone gets chanting. Again, volleyball did amazingly. They won 3 out of their 4 fixtures, which is incredible. The opening ceremony, of course, it was my club, basketball, and I loved it. Obviously, the result by the slimmest of margins did not go our way, but I could not be prouder of the men's ones team. Opening ceremony was fantastic. But I have to say, fight night was incredible. I've never seen like 900 people in a room just going, Yorkshire, Yorkshire. And that was making me emotional, because I was like, there are people here from around the world. I'm not from Yorkshire. I'm not from England. But there is so much Yorkshire pride. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. But there is just so much Yorkshire pride here. And again, nothing brings people together like sports does, and we saw that. And I have to give this a shout out, because when the women's to volleyball came out, they were all with their flags from their home countries, and that really got to me, because I think there was one flag which was from England, which was the Yorkshire flag, and then everything else was from around the world. And I was like, that is the power of sport, that people from around the world are coming together, playing for the university, cheering on Yorkshire, even though they have nothing to do with Yorkshire at all. So that's the power of sport, and I think that is probably one of my favorite moments so far.
Yeah, absolutely. That was really, really sweet.
Heartfelt.
Thank you so
Roses might
much.
be red, but the sports women run white.
Yeah.
Women, I mean, our women athletes.
Not the women.
I mean, no, our women, all our athletes are amazing, but I do have to shout out the women. I think apparently someone from student media did like a statistical analysis, and statistically, our women have always outperformed in every Roses, be it home or away. And I do want to give a shout out to all of our women athletes and all of our women teams, because that is amazing to consistently perform that well. It's incredible, and that is why I think sports is a place for everybody, women. And again, I think what Freddie said, sports is a place for everybody, be you women, men, trans, non-binary, anyone you are. And yeah.
Thank you so much.
Amazing.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, this has been a lovely interview.